A very good morning to students. Today we are going to start our lecture number 24. In previous lecture we are studying the resistance split phase induction motor, means it's a resistance start and induction run, in which we are seeing its construction, means a circuit diagram, different terminologies, its working, then its torque speed characteristics, its phasor diagram, and finally we are seeing its applications. So today we are going to start another single phase motor type, and it is our lecture number 24, and it belongs to 2.2 construction and working of. Here capacitor start, induction run, or it is also known as CSIR, means capacitor start, induction run, induction motor. And here capacitor is used for the starting purpose, means it is a phase compensating devices, hence it is also known as a capacitor split phase induction motor. Capacitor split phase single phase induction motor. Now here construction is in the resistance split phase and capacitor split phase is the same, but main difference is that here resistance R is, means variable resistance, is replaced by capacitor. And here now near about the all construction is like here, means we are giving single phase 270 or 230 or 240 volt 50 hertz AC supply to input side. Here R is a total motor current, means supply current. Now at this junction or at this node point the current becomes divided, and here A1 A2 is the starting winding or auxiliary winding. We know that its resistance is very high, its length is very high, and its area of cross section is very low. And I2 is the running winding current, means it's a main winding. We know that according to principle of resistivity, running winding or main winding has a length less as compared to starting winding, and its area of cross section are more. Hence, by using the thick gauge of conductors, we are representing here main winding or running winding. And after that starting winding, a capacitor is used instead of a resistor. Also centrifugal switch is here, and here closed loop is also completed. Now here we first of all draw the circuit diagram, its construction. Then here everybody should be written a name as a capacitor start, induction run, single phase induction motor. It is also known as CSIR. Here A1 A2 means A1 A2 is the starting or auxiliary winding. It's a highly resistive. Then B1 B2 is the main winding or running winding. We know that it's a highly inductive. Then here are using C. C is a capacitor for phase compensation. Here replace R by C, and it is a capacitor for phase compensation. S is a centrifugal switch which is initially at a closed position. G is a rotor. I is a total motor current. Now this is the total construction of single phase capacitor start, induction run, induction motor, single phase induction motor. Now we are going to its working. It is the construction. Now we are going to working. We know that the switch, centrifugal switch, is at closed position initially. Initial condition, initially switch is closed. Now what happened? We know that here phase compensation and phase splitting is used. We know that the most of the current flowing through the starting winding, because here capacitor is used for phase compensation, and that's why the I1 is leading to supply voltage V. Here supply voltage V is there, means I1 means starting winding current is leading to supply voltage V, because here capacitor is added in the starting winding circuit. Now here switch is at initial position closed, the closed loop is formed and the motor starts. We know that by using the phase compensation and the phase splitting mechanism, induction motor can run and a torque develop at the rotor. Whenever a 80% speed gathered, means say we assume that induction motor has a rated speed is 1500 rpm and its 80% is 1200 rpm. What happened? At 1200 rpm a centrifugal force is created, means due to rotation of rotor a fan is mounted on the rotor shaft, due to which air can be exhausted from the inside the machine or taking inside the machine, and due to which this exhaust principle, this switch is a mechanical mechanism, and due to this centrifugal forces this switch at 80% rated speed becomes open. This switch becomes open. Yes, is open at 80% rated speed. Now here then the current will be starts flowing to the running winding or main winding, means I2 is here, and motor runs on the principle of induction, means starting is a capacitor and running is a induction, because we know that the main winding or running winding is a highly inductive, so that the according to principle of electromagnetic induction, the in running condition principle of induction, means induction motor, single phase induction motor runs on the principle of electromagnetic induction. Hence these types of motor is known as a capacitor start, induction run, single phase induction motor, means its starting is in a capacitor mode and running is in a induction mode. So this is the working of single phase capacitor start induction run motor. Now we are see its phasor diagram. Phasor diagram is also belong to the working. We know that first of all we are applying rated voltage V. Its origin supply voltage, but capacitor is in series with the starting winding or auxiliary winding, and its current is a I1. So what happened due to capacitor? This current I1 is a leading, means leading to supply voltage. This is the I1. I1 is leading to supply voltage. Now what happened? We know that the after 80% rated speed, the induction motor runs on the main winding, and it is the main winding or running winding. It is the main winding current, and it is the I2. And according to law of a parallelogram, so here this angle is a phi 1, this angle is a phi 2, and final angle is a phi. Means this is the phasor diagram of the capacitor start induction run single phase induction motor, because starting winding current is leading to supply voltage or applied voltage, because starting winding consists of a capacitor. So I1 is lead to V. Then what happens after 80% speed gathered, then the centrifugal switch becomes open. Then this circuit will be out of the out of the machine circuit, and only V1 V2 means main winding or running winding is remains in the circuit, and the principle of electromagnetic induction applied. So here I2, we know that the running winding or main winding is a highly inductive, hence its current I2 is a lags behind to supply voltage or applied voltage. Means due to winding property, means running winding or main winding is a highly inductive. So what happens? Its current I2 is a lags behind, and the equivalent of these starting winding and running winding current is a total motor current I. And here angle between V and I1 is a phi 1, angle between V and I2 is a phi 2, and angle between V and I is a phi. So this is the phasor diagram of a capacitor start induction run single phase induction motor. Now we are going to its torque speed characteristics. We know that torque speed characteristics, y-axis is the torque, x-axis is the speed or speed. Here origin is here, at this point n is equal to ns. At standstill we know that this torque speed characteristics is likewise here similar to this type. This is known as starting torque, TST. It is its projection on the y-axis. Here we can represent TST, here we can present Tmax, means maximum torque, and corresponding slip is a SM, means maximum slip. Means the maximum torque produced only during the maximum slip conditions. This is the torque speed characteristics of single phase capacitor start induction run motor. And now finally we are going to its applications. Now, this types of induction motor is very widely popular because it is implemented. Its use are widely used in fans, second grinder, then various types of compressors, then conveyors, means these are the some applications of capacitor star induction run motor, means CSIR applications. And here we are also seeing its torque speed characteristics. Means in this motor we are seeing its construction, then its working, how it's working. Initially switch S is closed, then torque is produced in the rotor, then after gathering 80% speed, induction motor due to centrifugal forces, switch S becomes open, and then the only on running winding, means on the principle of electromagnetic induction, CSIR will be work. Then we are seeing its phasor diagram. Phasor diagram means in this starting winding current I1 is lead to applied voltage V. Running winding current or main winding current is lags behind to applied voltage, because starting winding current is a capacitor, hence its current I1 is leading. This winding means running winding is a purely highly inductive, hence its current I2 is lags behind to applied voltage, and equivalent of the V, though both the current is slightly near about the applied voltage I, and its angle we are representing phi. Then we are seeing its torque speed characteristics. Start means its operation, starting operation of a switch is too long, and here it is under induction run, means here we can represent here also capacitor start, here induction run. Means this is the capacitor start operation and this is the induction operation. So this is the torque speed characteristics. Now applications are fans, grinders, conveyors, then mixers. These are the lots of types of application. So this is the capacitor start induction run, means CSIR induction motor. Thank you very much.